All right, everyone, here we go with the week of May 3rd through May 9th. I was looking forward to this one after yesterday's reading. Let me tell you what, May 3rd through 9th, we're in May. It's bikini season here in Los Angeles. Ah, I love it. Okay. All right, good times are coming. All right, here we go. Let's cut the deck. Let's get a theme energy here. What actions are they likely to take? I don't know. Let's see. Let's see where we go. The Magician. And the Ace of Swords. And the Empress of Bodies. Oh, this is like the pickup line. This is like the pickup artist kind of a thing. I got an idea. I know how to bang the Empress. I know how to get the Empress, and all it's going to do is repel you, baby. I don't know. With the Eight of Cups there, I'm going a little deeper than I should. I really should, with a theme energy at a cut, only go 3, but I couldn't resist. You're like, oh, hell no, right? Hey, baby, you want your bills paid? Right? I mean, oh, come on. No. Okay, let's see where we go here. Oh. You got to do more than, hey, baby, what's your name? With the Empress, you got to do more than that. You can't just offer to pay the bills. Oh, good Lord. I mean, all right. I mean, it works on me. But, I mean, aside from that, let's see where we go. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, or you found Steve Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. I'm not a fucking Time Lord. I know it's a weekly reading, but it could play out in fucking June for some of you. I don't know. The energies are probably just setting up right now. It felt like that when I pulled the May reading. Feels like May is a big setup month. It really does. That's what it feels like. It's getting ourselves set up for June. And if you read my May monthly write-up, it kind of reads like that too, right? I keep leading us to the energy kept leading me to the Sagittarius full moon at the end of the month, which leads us into June. So, it is what it is. Take it for what it's worth to you, right? Even in the write-up, it came out that way. And I am energy reading when I do my monthly write-ups in the blog, by the way. I'm not fucking Hemingway trying to write, I'm going to write and sitting on my yacht writing my laptop blog here. No, it's not. It's none of that. It's basically just a reading, and I type. Anyway, let's see where we go, which is why I don't usually say anything too different in the write-ups. All right. I even swear a little. Let's go. Let's see where we're at. We'll split the soulmate cycle into 12 pieces, just like the Friday reading, except this reading we clarify. Are we clear? There's text at the top of the description that explains why there's no timestamps here. I'm not going to fuck around with explaining. I'm not your astrologer. This ain't your horoscope. 9 out of the 12 should resonate. Never mind the fucking sign names. But I'm going to put them there anyway. Eventually, someday, maybe in year 7 of next year of Steve's Love Tarot, right? I'll put card names or something. I'll do something fun. I'll change it up every week. Anyway. Overall energy, Knight of Swords, it's communication. It just keeps coming up. Communication. Knight of Swords, communication that brings change. And look at that. The deck broke. I went to grab it. The deck broke right at the 4 of Wands. And look at that. There's a devil and justice. There's the justice from the Friday reading, remember? Right? First position. There's a devil right there. Somebody wants to win. And somebody here who's done nothing, he's run out of things to say about frogs. Now they're going to come talk to you. But they're going to say anything to get you out of that green dress, Empress. Anything, male or female, you're both wearing a green dress. That's fine. I got a green dress on right now with a blue sweatshirt. Anyway. They're going to say anything. Hey, baby, want your bills paid? No, I don't. I think you end up being a little bit repelled by what they have to say or what somebody has to say this week. It doesn't have to be your runner. It's somebody you got a soul connection with. Somebody might offend you, right? They might. Somebody at the grocery store or the checkout person, the produce boy's got, oh, baby, look at you. You look hot. And I don't know, it just rubs you the wrong way, the way it comes across. They might. Okay? It can play out 1,000 different ways. I want you to remember that. It doesn't just have to be one person. Right? Either way, they're going to say anything to win. And I think in this case, for a lot of you, if it's a runner or a romantic type thing, is to get that, winning would be getting that green dress off. I think it would. Let's see where we go. Story starts with Aries position 1, ends with Pisces position 12. 9 out of the 12 should resonate. Never mind the sign names. Let's go. 6 Pentacles. You got to get the first one in the right spot, as you know, or it fucks the whole thing. Okay. This is most closely related to these energies. Again, somebody's going to try and impress you. They're going to say anything. What have I been joking about since we got here? Look at what he's doing, right? Giving money to the hey baby, want your bills paid? Hello, why am I your second favorite? I predicted this. And look at this. This is just the asshole who would say something like that too. The hat, the robe open. You know, he drives some tacky Ferrari or some shit, right? In a color nobody would get except a 12-year-old girl's fantasy. You know, I got one of those douchebags. He comes down the street all the time here. He's got a yellow Ferrari. What the fuck are you doing? What are you? You know, what the fuck is that? It's like, it reminds me of, good Lord. I mean, I don't know. It's tacky. He looks tacky. He's tacky. Right? Tacky. Somebody's going to say anything. All right? They're going to try and get your attention with something. Message of change. All right. Let's see where we go. Hey, baby, want your bills paid? Hello? This is another asshole that would do that. Hey, baby, you want your bills paid? Although this fucker might want his bills paid. Right? You know, hey, baby, you going to pay this? I'll bang you, but can I get a couple grand off you to fix my car? You know, I mean, what's going on? It's right there. It's all ego. It's an ego play. It's the King of Wands. It's the Burger King. Got to have it their way. Got to win. It ties to justice that we had the other day. It ties to a devil and justice. And the fact, I mean, I don't know. He's run out of things to talk about with frogs, which I could phrase a Steve way, which is masturbation's no longer enough. You know, it's time to get something real. I mean, I don't know. Can't afford a real doll, so they're going to go for you. I don't know. What's on top? 9 swords. Somebody's anxious. We sometimes call the 9 swords anxious, anxiety, somebody worried about nonsense, but it's also somebody who can't take it anymore. What did I just say? What did I just say? I said, he can't take it. He's run out of things to talk about with frogs, and he's just going to snap and come towards you. Why is that here? The high priestess. I think you've got somebody attached to you. All of you, it's where the story starts. The corners are important here. This book ends the hot spot of the connection cycle, the all signs position. I think you all have somebody here in some capacity that is worried how you think about them, and they want to try and give you a new impression. But that new impression is a lie. It's bullshit. And I know it because of the devil. Right? All right. It is. I mean, if they do pull up in a tacky Ferrari, it's rented. You know, at least the douchebag in my neighborhood owns his. You know, nobody else would get a tacky license plate like that. I forget what it says. It's horrible. I probably can't even say it on video. Anyway, Taurus position 2. Four of Pentacles. I pause on that because somebody's the opposite here. This somebody's afraid you're going to reject them. Okay, they're coming towards you. I get the energy incoming, and then it holds back. It like stops outside your house. It sits in the car, leaving the car running. Right. I don't know. Should I go up to the door? I don't know. And this might be an accurate picture. They might sit out, that's your door, and they might sit outside. And you don't even know they're there because you're inside, right? You're busy, you're doing stuff. You got shit going on. You're practicing your clog dancing. I don't know what you're doing in there, but you're doing something, right? Now you don't know there's some creepy person sitting on your steps, holding 4 pentacles that might impress you, but what if they don't? They all fraught with hidden anxiety. It creeps up on you. When I see the high priestess with the 9 of swords, it's creeper anxiety. It creeps up on you, gets you at the last minute. You chicken out right at the last second with this kind of energy, 9 of swords and high priestess, right? Especially when I get the devil involved, like I have in the overall energy here. All right? Let's talk about the 4 of Pentacles. This person, I'll tell you what, it's the Ace of Pentacles. Somebody's got an offer you can't refuse. And then the last minute chicken out kicks in. And they're like, oh, I don't know. Should I knock? I mean, just knock, motherfucker. If it's such a good offer, your pentacles look good. I'm going to tell you the pentacles look good. Right? It's probably the words that are coming out of their mouth that won't. But if you want proof, they got an offer you can't refuse. And I said at the last second, they're afraid that you're going to reject them. And underneath that is the Five of Cups. Underneath, look, I don't know why I'm your second favorite. I'm not making this stuff. I'm showing you the energy, for God. That's why I throw cards. I don't need them. You could just stare at blue felt table for fucking 30 minutes. I don't care. I could do the same reading. Eight Swords. Again, she look okay to you? They're worried. That's why they're sitting outside. This person needs a friend. They need a wingman to come up and go on, man, knock. Right? Knock. Why is that here? The Death card. They're afraid of rejection. They're afraid you're going to reject them. Okay? They're just, I don't know how else to put it. It creeps up at the last second, and then they overthink it, and they're just sitting outside. I mean, metaphorically speaking, don't take me seriously here. Don't take me literally, right? I'm just catch my drift. You could literally go to your front door and quickly open it, right? And probably see them fucking sitting there. It's that kind of thing. Energetically, they're there. Energetically, their energy is there at your front door. All right? It's everything I said. It just played out. They do want a new beginning with you. And they do have something great to tell you. But there's so much fear of rejection here. Why? Well, I had the King of Wands crossing here. Ego, right? The ego gets in the way. You can't. If anything to do with love, you've got to put the ego down. You just assume you're going to get hurt. Okay? You assume the ego's going to get hurt. You assume she's going to laugh at you. You assume he's going to laugh at you. You assume something bad's going to happen. Something embarrassing's going to happen. Right? You're going to be having dinner with them at their house. And you use the restroom and you plug their toilet and it overflows. It's a fucking nightmare. Okay? Just assume your ego is going to get destroyed when you got to poke your head out the door and ask for the plunger. Do you have... it's okay, I got this. It's taken care of. Right? Unfucking real. All right? The ego is getting in the way on the DM side. These are people on the DM side, whether it's society or in the soulmate cycle, that know they're doing things wrong. They know they're fucking things up, but they keep doing it anyway because then they'd have to admit that they fucked things up to the greater public or the greater people around them if it's just a personal life type of thing. This person here is afraid of losing face. Okay? Gemini, position 3. 9 Swords. And I harp on this because this is for a good number of you. It really is. This is... Welcome to this soulmate cycle, okay? And then look at what I got. See the 9 Swords right here? This is tied to it too. It's 9 Swords. I wrote down this one from yesterday. You had the Hermit, and you had someone I said was getting up to take a piss and quickly wanting to get back in bed because they don't want to think, right? They don't want their brain running. They don't want the soul running. They don't want the soul waking up. They just want to go back to bed. Well, they went back to bed. They already got up and took a piss and went back to bed, and they can't sleep. Why? Because their soul's awake. That's why. So somebody's soul is awake. So what does that mean to you? I don't know. Let's find out. Ego. You got to put the ego down. Until the DMs, put the ego down. Right? We both feminine and masculine energies in balance. It'd be easy. It'd be like wildlife. It'd be like the animals in the wild that come together so easily. Right? There isn't some little chipmunk running from another little chipmunk, and the other little chipmunk is like, where did he go? I don't know. I just wanted to mate. I don't know what's going on. No, there's none of that. They come together fairly easily. It's just human beings. Gives the whole universe a fucking headache. All these complicated beings with their thought processes and intricate brains causing gray areas to happen in a beautiful binary universe that should just work perfectly. Right? It is what it is. We are pretty crazy, right? Let's see where we go. We overthink. We let ego get in the way. We worry about what other people think about us. We worry about how we're going to look, right? We're vain. Some people can't even walk past a window without seeing how they look real quick. I mean, come on, right? Good Lord. What's going on here with the 9 of Swords? Most of that is masculine energy out of balance. Too high. Feminine energy down low. Believe it or not, feminine energy, the Empress doesn't really care. The Empress isn't a very vain energy. The Empress doesn't care what other people think. It's an amazing energy. It's too low on the DM side. And sometimes it's too high on the DF side, which is why it can come across a little overly emotional, right? A little easy to trigger, if you will, which is my danger here with this channel. So I know that very well, right? It's about balancing them. All right. Anyway, Seven of Pentacles. And it tried to reveal itself. So there it is. Knight of Wands. And the Ace of Swords. And there's the ego again, right? There's the ego again. Somebody, again, this energy is afraid of how something's going to look. Take it how you want to take it, okay? I think they come towards you. But I do. I feel like they make an impulsive decision. They get an idea in their head and they make an impulsive decision to come towards you. But I do feel like they're worried about appearances for some reason. I got to pull a bridge here. Yeah. See? The Four of Pentacles again over here. I've got a King of Wands that ties to here. I've got 9 swords. I've got 4 Pentacles, this is all tied together. It's all one big fucking thing. All right, so I've already said it. They may show up, this energy may show up in the Gemini angle. They might. But they're heavily influenced by a third party. I mean, big time. They're so fucking, if they show up, they're fucking confused. Okay, they're messed up. All right. Cancer, position 4, the hot spot of the connection cycle. Maybe this will help sort it out. The top row is always crazy, and so is the bottom row. It bookends over here. Let's see. The star, yeah, that doesn't surprise me at all. That doesn't surprise me at all. It's a energy it's not, you want me to say divine timing and manifestations that you've waited for showing up. I know what you want me to say. I'm not going to say any of that. It's it's what I've been talking about a little bit. I've been hinting. And whether it's the soulmate cycle or societal energies, there's a backlog of consequences. There's a backlog of energy that's building and building and building. The laws of physics always apply. Equal and opposite reaction. You can store the energy for a little while. Think about stuff in your closet full of shit. You got a pile of crap, you stuff it in the closet, and you have to push real hard to close the door, but you get it to close. If you try to go in there again and stuff some more shit in there, eventually the door won't close, right? And it all just pushes out on you, knocks you on the ground, and falls on your head. That's what's happening to the DMs here. All the energy, all the wishes that they wanted, all the manifestations, all the shit they've done, all the dumb shit, all the ego shit, all of it, like that closet, is about to knock them on their ass and fall on their head. All of it's about to fall on their head. All of it's about to show up at once. So it is a bit of the delayed reaction of the Star card, but it is about to show up at once. This fucking person, let me tell you, Knight of Swords is crossing it. Some message of change coming. Yep. What? Come on now. Look at that. That was the top card. Why am I your second? I'm telling you. I'm giving you information here. It's a friendly warning of a heads up for societal energies, but here in the soulmate cycle, it's all going to fall on their head. Your person's that little squirrel. They're about to have their nuts blown off. All of the consequences. The closet that's holding them all can only hold so much energy. The laws of physics apply. You know, if nothing else, we can look at it as the what goes up must come down principle. All right. What do we got here? The Four of Swords. Yeah. Once it falls, once this person has I'm going to phrase it this way. Once this person has you've all got somebody attached to you, because this is the all signs position, that's on the verge of an emotional breakdown. It's a star card. It's soul energy. It's an emotional, it's a crisis of faith. Once this falls on this little squirrel's head, your person's the little squirrel. Once that happens, there's a void that's created. This is a void energy. And a lot of healing can be had from it. Sure, I know you want me to say this is healing and stuff, but it's a void. Nature abhors a vacuum. Nature will fill this with something. Something will have to refill this. Either you get a new soulmate or this soulmate shows up, but something will happen here. Something will change. All right? Once that happens. All right? Think about, well, I wish I had it. It's the Five of Cups and the witches. Right, with that little mermaid girl sitting outside and all the devastation behind her with the smoke in the air. There used to be buildings there, that kind of a thing. It's a bit of that. This person has an emotional breakdown, a nervous breakdown. And you can, if you don't believe me, you can see it coming. We had the 8 swords in the reading yesterday. We got 8 swords here. I got 2 9 swords here. I mean, we're on the brink of it. And these 2 4 of pentacles with this guy sitting outside shaking on the fucking porch. Okay? It happens. All right? Energy needs somewhere to go. It's about to go somewhere. So, on the plus side, since this is the all signs position, I'll harp on it for a second. Expect the unexpected. That's what I'm telling you. Where nothing has been happening, expect something to be happening. But that something is everything all at once. It's the equivalent of that closet opening up as you try to put one more thing in there and push on it, and it opens up and it knocks you on your ass and all the shit falls. So there's a lot that's about to happen in the soulmate cycle. So I think it bodes well for the DFs. I don't think it bodes well for your runner. I think they're going to have to put their ego down. If they don't, they're going to pay for it. Maybe with loneliness. I don't know. I have no idea. We'll have to see where it goes. But I know that the closet can't hold much more. That's all I know. I won't make a prediction when the closet falls here. But it must be coming if it's showing up in the weekly reading. All right. I can already feel the nervous breakdown building here. All right. So, what actions are they going to take? Probably nothing this week. But when they do take action, it'll be everything all at once. It'll happen very quickly. You won't expect it. Because nature abhors a vacuum. We talk about voids. It fills them quickly. It fills them. It's interesting that it fell this way because this is how nature fills voids. It's not a drip drip sort of a thing. It's not one of those drip coffee maker things that fills the pot no, the pot it's full. That kind of a thing. All right? The closet falls on you, all of it. So, all right. It's important you know these things. It's important you understand the energies that are around. These are the types of things that can help you in your own life. If you understand a couple of basic laws of physics, equal and opposite reaction, and what goes up must come down. Okay, just a couple of simple little things. You understand that everything in energy, everything you do in your life is a result of, it all boils down to cause and effect. All right? Try to take the long view on things. And is what I'm doing, is the action I'm taking for the greater good of everyone involved? And everyone involved in the world, in society, that would mean future generations. But in your life, it doesn't necessarily mean that. It just means, am I doing something that's going to come back and hit me in the face later? You know, that kind of a thing. That's all. Think about that before you tell a little white lie. Think about that before you tell a little lie of omission. Think about it. You know, that's all. This is how energy works. It's just happening in a big way on the DM side in this soulmate cycle because they've fucked up a lot. Leo, position 5, the Leo soap opera, Knight of Cups. Somebody's thinking about making a change here. I don't think they will, but somebody's thinking about it. This was a very important top row. This is the whole reading right here as far as I'm concerned. And the rest of it, we'll just have some fun with it, but this is everybody. Everybody's person is represented somewhere in here. This affects everyone. All right? This person's thinking about making a move. Everything I said here applies. All right? Let's see where we go. And the overall energy of the Friday reading applies. Everything I said there applies. It all applies. It's all very important to understand. If you don't understand a basic idea of what I'm talking about here and how energy works and my simple analogies of the closet stuff with all of it, if you don't understand that, then life happens to you. Right? You don't want life happening to you. You want to have a little bit more control than that. You want to be able to control your behavior within the energies that are happening to you. You don't just want them to happen to you and then you're fucked at the bottom of a pile. That's all. Just trying to help you understand. This person here, When they show up with a lot. What's on top? Oh, what's crossing this? The King of Swords. Yeah, they're kicking around some ideas. The Ten of Cups, they're doing some dreaming. And the Queen of Cups. Somebody here, their emotions are coming up. Whenever I see a Queen of Cups, the most love I can pull from the deck with a dreamy Ten of Cups, with the Leo soap opera person, I know we're going to Eight of Swords pretty soon. But they're thinking about coming towards you this week. They're thinking about approaching. They're feeling you. They're dreaming about you. This will probably lead to an Eight of Swords. Wouldn't surprise me. Right here, Virgo. Sometimes my wild card spot. Sometimes you guys show up here. Right? Seven of Pentacles. This is you guys showing up here again. It's divine timing, but I got a song ringing in my head. It's from Led Zeppelin's first album. It's called Your Time Is Gonna Come. Your time has come. Unfortunately, that song is about someone who lied and cheated, right? And the other person is saying, your time is going to come, right? It's a little bit of that. I think the first line in the song is lying, cheating, hurting. That's all you seem to do, right? Don't take it literally. You just catch the drift of it. Somebody is sabotaging you. Right? Somebody's got you in their sights. Okay? And your time is going to come. Now, I could take that two ways. Maybe because you're getting this information, you had it off at the pass. Right? It's time for you to be the hero. Or it could be they get you and you lose a job or you lose a relationship and suddenly you've got a lot of time to watch Steve's Love Tarot on afternoon TV. I don't know. What's going on with the Seven of Pentacles here? What did I say? Divine timing. Your time is going to come. There's a very nice organ intro in that song on Led Zeppelin 1, right? It reminds me of that right there. It kind of looks like that a little bit, the organ intro, the way it plays. You could have that picture up and play that organ intro from Your Time Is Going to Come off Led Zeppelin's first album right there. It's double. It's everything I just said just got backed up. The universe just said, you're spot on, Steve. Okay, what's on top? The King of Wands. Why is that here? The Seven of Pentacles. That's the Seven of Pentacles. That's the Seven of Pentacles. It's a feedback loop. And the Seven of Wands. You can, if you put your ego down, you can have the high ground here. There's something going on that you don't know about behind the scenes. Oh, I believe it. There's something going on. I've got, it's not a card I'm going to take. Well, actually, no. It's Judgment. Actually, you know what? I will take it out. Because it feels like it belongs. I grabbed it for a reason. You can win here. What I said to you yesterday, and I'm saying the same thing today. But these cards, this energy, is saying you can win. You can win if you put your ego down, if you time things just right, if you open your eyes and take a look around, do a little investigating. Somebody's got you in their sights, in their crosshairs. It's either somebody at work, it's like a saboteur, or it's somebody in life, like a person who sees you as a conquest of some kind. This has to, I don't remember your fucking monthly reading. I remember Sagittarius's, but I don't remember yours. But I think this has to tie with your monthly reading in some way. So go ahead and watch that. But you got a bit of a saboteur here, but you can come out on top. The energy is behind you. God's source, the universe itself, I got the star crossing here, is behind you. The other person's just got timing on their sides, 2 Seven of Pentacles. You got, actually, they've got a Seven of Pentacles and you've got a Seven of Pentacles. If you play your cards right, every pun intended, you can win here. You got bigger help than they do, right? It's like they got help from a little elf. You got the Hulk helping you out. And that's the Hulk right there. All right. Libra position. Watch your monthly reading. Watch the Virgo monthly reading. I don't care if you're a Virgo or not. I could give two shits. You're showing up here. You showed up in their reading. It's important. All right. All right. Anyway, Libra position 7. King of Cups. Somebody has a lot of feelings for you and they don't know how to deal with it. I think this is a reversed energy of the King of Cups. I put the cards in my deck upright, but I read reversals. This is a reversal. Okay? So I'm going to flip it. I'm telling you. Okay? This is somebody who has a lot of feelings for you, and they're all going to come out at once. They don't know how to deal with these feelings at all. They're going to just explode on you. If this is somebody you meet for a one-night stand, they're going to be finished in a second. Okay? It's going to be over by the time your underwear is not even cold on the floor yet, and they're done. All right? It's just, you talk about premature. I mean, done. That's it. Was it good for you? What? Was what good? I mean, there you go. King of Cups. But realistically, you got a conversation coming with somebody who it just all gets blurted out like some drunk fucker at a party. I mean, I don't know how else to put it. I usually say about the King of Cups reversed, they stick their hand down your pants first, then they say hello. Right? It's a bit of that. And proof right here, justice. Somebody needs to get it out. They can't take it anymore. They can't hold back the raging dick shock. I mean, I don't know. They gotta have it. They gotta have some justice. They gotta have it. They gotta do it. What's on top? The Queen of Pentacles. It's you. It's all about you. There's your energy. You do this to them. It's you. Sitting in the woods, probably naked under that robe, with some sticks in your hair, holding the pentacle. Fucking hell. Why is that here? The Magician. I believe it's a smoke and mirrors energy of the Magician. I'll flip it. It is. I believe this person will say everything, anything, all of it, whatever it takes. They're going to say to get into your world. It might be into your robe. I don't know. It's fun to say that, but it just might be get into your world. This could be somebody who thinks you can do something. This energy can play out a lot of ways. Sometimes it's energy of somebody who thinks you can do something for them, right? They think they can make a buck off you. If so, I mean, I don't know. If you're in the entertainment industry, be careful. This is somebody who just thinks they can make a buck off you. They don't give a fuck about whatever. They'll ruin your career if for the quick payout. That kind of a thing. Be careful. All right? It's a King of Cups reversed. They stick their hand down your pants first. Then they say hello. Right? By that time, it is what it is. Be careful here. I don't have a devil. It's just keep your wits about you, okay? All right. But if nothing else, on the comical side, it could be just somebody blurting out a bunch of feelings like a fucking maniac. What's going on here? Scorpio, position 8, my hot Scorpios. The lovers. You got a bit of a... Look, your energy's here. It's not a wild card spot where it's for the majority of you. If you identify with this position, this slice, you got a bit of a Sophie's Choice coming up. A little bit. Well, not necessarily. That was choosing between two things. You're choosing between two options. Either you allow this person, you communicate with somebody, you allow this person into your life, which I believe you think is going to be a disaster, or you don't. But the universe is forcing a choice here. I don't know how it's forcing it. I have no idea. Maybe this person's filled your voicemail. I don't fucking know. But you've got to make a choice about someone. It is a person. It feels like a person. It doesn't feel like a job to me. All right? If it is a job, you've named it. You call it Peter or something. I don't know why you would call this job Peter, but whatever. I do some crazy things too, so I'm with you. Don't worry about it. I'm not one to judge. All right, here we go. Let's see where we're at. The lovers. The Ace of Wands. You don't have a lot of time to make this choice. You got to make it. Make it. You get an opportunity and then it's gone. It lights up and then it's gone. Think about a match, right? You're going to light that cigarette. You need that cigarette. You light that match. The match only going to burn for a certain amount of time. It's your last match. Either light the fucking thing or don't. But either way, you're about to get your finger burned and then you're going to chuck it on the ground and you won't have anything to light it with, right? What's on top? You don't have time to fuck around. 3 of Pentacles. Why is that here? The lovers. It's a feedback loop. It's everything I just said. Another feedback loop. We had one here. We have one here. Every time you show up in the reading, we get a feedback loop. What does that mean? It means you're trying to find the right solution here. I think I'm inclined to tell you what to do here, and I don't want to, because you have to make your own decisions. I'm going to pull a bridge, the Ace of Cups. I think you should allow this person in. Now, I'm going to put a disclaimer on that. It's just the way the energy flows, okay? But I think the universe is trying to get you to allow this person in a little, to get a little closer to you. I think it's leaning that way. That's all. That's what I feel. Make your own decisions, okay? I don't have a devil here. It's not like it's any big deal, but it's not a big deal in the sense of it's not termites, but it is cockroaches. In other words, termites are a bit more of a pain to get rid of if you let this, if it does go bad, right? Because I don't have a devil, it's more of a cockroach than a termite. Termite, more of a pain. You got to tent the place, and then you got to go stay at a hotel for a few days. Cockroaches, pretty easy. You go get some boric acid from the store, you sprinkle it around, they run through it, they dry out, they're gone, they're dead. That's it. Done. I think the universe is trying to get you to allow this person in. They're more of a, at worst case scenario, if it goes wrong, it's a cockroach, not a termite. All right? You don't lose anything. You don't have to stay at a hotel for 3 days. It's fine. All right? You just get some white powder on your floors that you got to step around. All right, right here. Sagittarius. Sometimes separate from the cycle, sometimes part of it. I wrote down yours. It was your May reading yesterday, wasn't it? It was your May reading. You had some bullshit artist around you. Somebody thinks you're crap. Somebody thinks they deserve what you got. Somebody, I don't know. It was all kinds of crap like that. Karma. It is karma. I'm reading it as karma. It's justice. It's judgment. I'm sorry. It's judgment. But what do I want to say? I don't want to say anything. I'm just going to clarify it. I'm going to shut the fuck up. I think it bodes well for you. Okay? So just give me a second. I think. Yeah. I Freudian slipped and almost called that justice, didn't I? Justice. Right there. I knew it. Look, don't worry about it. You come out on top here. I don't think you have to do anything. I don't think you have to do anything. If this is somebody trying to besmirch you, badmouth you, I don't think they have any credibility. I don't think anybody believes them. Right? All right. 2 of Swords. And the Strength card. 8 of Cups. It's just sort of let this play out. The universe has your back. Can I just phrase it that way? It's probably the answer to the monthly reading for you as well. This week, at the very least, somebody who's bullshitting about you or spreading rumors about you or whatever, the universe has your back. Water off a duck's back. Just let it, just walk away. Okay? Walk away. You're fine. You have a stronger energy than this other person. Okay? That's all I can say. I don't want to dwell on it. Capricorn, position 10, because I dwelled on it yesterday. I talked about it a lot. And I talked about it in your May reading. 7 of Cups. You're confused. Somebody's confused. You're confused. You're confused about somebody's attitude. I want you to stop for a minute. This is how the energy played out for me. You're confused about somebody's attitude towards you. What the fuck are they talking about, Steve? Right? Obviously, somebody's communicating. Stop for a minute. You know exactly why they're behaving this way. Don't be confused. You're not confused. Just think about it for a second. Right? Think about it. You're the warlock on the hill here in this particular energy. You're fine. All right? Just think about it. All right, here we go. Let's see where we're at. All right, let's go. Yeah. The King of Pentacles. The environmental energy around you is stability. This is always going to rattle people. Always. Anybody who's ever, for the most part, not 100%, there are no absolutes, but for the most part, anybody who's ever critical of you or wants to try to take you down a peg or all of that, generally they hate themselves. It's all about them. They hate their life. They don't like it. There's a lot of that going around. There's a lot of bad attitude coming around. A lot of kickback energy is coming back. There's There's been a lot of hatred in the air, and it's now turning inward as as mistakes are being revealed. It applies in the soulmate cycle in a big way. Why is the Seven of Cups here? The Ace of Swords, or the Ace of Wands? I'm sorry, Ace of Swords, Freudian slip, and the Nine of Wands. What's the bridge? The Fool. Somebody comes towards you. They take a couple of shots at you. Again, it's what I told Sagittarius here. Water off a duck's back. Don't worry about it. If somebody wants to win, which apparently they do here, let them win. Okay, just let them in. He's like, Steve, I can see this coming. I can stop this. No, don't. Just let them win. If somebody wants to win, let them. That's usually my policy. I'm generally like that. All right? If somebody wants to win that bad, if it means that much to their ego, then I'm actually hurting them by kicking their ass with logic. It's a bit of that. That's sort of where you're at here. Okay? And don't give me you're confused. You're not confused. You know exactly what's going on here. All right? Whatever it is, I don't know. It's going to play out 1,000 different ways. But Aquarius, position 11. Sometimes my wild card spots. You already showed up here. You might not here. I don't know. Let's see. Hermit. Again, it's that soul connection from yesterday. I wrote down 2 cups. I wrote down what I said. A soul connection between you and somebody else has been activated. I think they're more aware of it than you are. This week, you may become aware of it. Okay? Can I phrase it like that? All right? Why is the Hermit here? Tell me about the Hermit. Wow, why is everything sideways? Okay, there we go. Here we go. Was there an earthquake? Yep. You may become more aware of it. 8 of Wands fell out. And the Emperor. Yeah. What's this bridge? The Moon. I think this is my Queen of Cups underwater. The most love I can pull from the deck underwater here. I think out of nowhere. Let's talk about this again. Mysterious energy. Love feelings start welling up in you. And you can't figure out why. Okay? I'll tell you why. Because you're about to run, maybe accidentally. I don't know if it'll happen this week. I think the energies are setting up this week. You're about to, but I'm just going to phrase it this way. You're about to run headlong into a powerful Emperor and Empress soulmate connection. I know because you've already shown up as the Empress in this reading. Way back at the beginning, you remember the green dress, right? Hey, baby, can I pay your bills? That kind of a thing. Here's the Emperor. Right here. This is a wonderful soulmate. But this week, I think the energy's setting up. And I think the Queen of Cups can't hold her breath anymore as she starts coming to the surface. I think you start feeling lovey-dovey feelings. You might get a little horny. I won't lie to you for no reason. You might. It's all right. No big deal. No need to call a doctor. You're perfectly fine. All right. Pisces, position 12. I think you meet very soon. I think this person speaks to you. This is somebody who comes to you. It could be for business, okay? It could be somebody you meet through work. I don't know. But the connection is being activated. I don't think you can put a face to it yet. I don't think they can put a face to you yet. But you might start welling up with love a little bit as that queen comes to the surface. She can't hold her breath anymore. I'm drawn to the bubbles. Whenever I'm drawn to the bubbles, that's what's going on. Pisces, position 12, always read with 1 and 5. 3 of Swords. It is the main card that ends the separation phase of the soulmate cycle. I will point that out. I can't tell if it's you or somebody else. You and somebody else share this energy. You each have 1.5 swords. Okay. I don't know what to tell you. Let's see where we go. Let's see where we're at. The 3 of Wands. You've wanted to straighten this out. I don't know who this is with. I can't say it's a runner. I can't say it's a lovey-dovey thing. It could be a friend. It could be somebody's caused you some pain, but you share it. You each share it. It's shared pain. I don't know. Maybe somebody passed away and you haven't talked about it with anybody. I don't know. Whatever it is. An opportunity to get away from this is approaching this week. So It could be if you're heartbroken over a relationship ending, somebody new asks you out, or some friends invite you out. I would strongly suggest you take this opportunity to get away from this. Okay? It might be to talk about this. I don't know. But I doubt it. Yeah, see, it's a star. It's enough. The universe itself, God's source, the universe itself is like enough. And this reads more like a sun than a star. Now, the sun is a star. I've heard it called a planet on other channels, but it is a star. So this is basically a sun card. It's about happiness. The universe thinks you deserve to be happy. So it's throwing you a lifeline. And it could be a person or it could just be an opportunity. It reads like travel of some kind. Okay? I don't know. It could be travel, could be 5 miles away from your house. I have no idea. You know. Or it could be a huge long trip. I have no idea. Why is that here? Temperance. See what I'm saying? I'm not making this shit up. I don't know why I'm your second favorite. I've got it right here. I said this feels like the sun. It's God's source, the universe, got your back. It's temperance. It's the Archangel Michael. It's protection. You're being guided away from this Three of Swords. Take the opportunity. Yep. Look. We didn't know what was under it. We didn't look, did we? It's a Knight of Cups. Take it. I don't know what it is. It could be a person approaching you. It feels like travel, so that could be traveling, or it could be a friend who invites you out somewhere. Go. You meet someone there that changes things, or the environment of it changes things. I don't know. Whatever it is, it'll be presented to you. And it's brought to you by a very kind cosmos that has your back for sure. All right? Randomly at the bottom here is 3 cups. It's a beautiful energy. It's the flow of emotion. It's also somebody asking you out. See what I'm saying? You know? All right. Let's have the universe add all this up. Add it up, universe. Where are we at here? Let's go. 3 cards and a bottom card. What actions are they likely to take this week? Add it up. Let's see where we're at. All right. Everybody on camera? All right. Let's see where we go. 3 cards and a bottom card. Where are we at? Where are we at? The Hierophant. This is a big week. That's a big card. That's a big energy. That's long-term energy. That's spiritual shit. We're at this, we do open the week right still in the 2-week period of the powerful Scorpio full moon energy. The shadow work, right? We talked about. The Fool. The Empress. And the 6 of Pentacles. What's under the Hierophant? The 9 of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. Interesting. You've shown up as Empress twice. There's a Queen of Swords in the environment, or Queen of Pentacles, in the environmental energy. But there's a 9 of Swords in between here. There's a spiritual lesson at play here. These are red. These are crossing the Empress. These are red, center, left, right. This is a message for you. I'm going to paraphrase it. I think the universe is asking you to take some risks this week. I've seen it throughout the reading. I've said it several times around the star card, etc. The universe has your back. I said it over here where you showed up in the wild card position. I said the universe has your back. God's source, the universe itself, whatever you believe in, has your back. The universe is asking you to take some chances this week. There isn't much that could hurt you. This is a false sword of Damocles energy. In other words, the sword in the sword of Damocles is hanging by a horsehair. Right? These are bolted to the fucking wall. They're not going to fall on you. You'll be perfectly fine. All right? You could have a 7.0 earthquake. Those fucking things will stay on the goddamn wall. All right? However, if you do live in California or on the West Coast, it is pretty stupid to sleep with anything above your head. There's a lot of people in the Northridge quake that died because they had bookcases above their head and the books fell on their head. So keep that in mind. All right? Don't have anything above your head in California when you sleep. But you could have those swords because they bolted to the wall. You got a real shot here at some magic. You can have new love. You can have it all. The universe is just simply asking you this week. The energy is setting up for you to take some chances, for you to really come into your own. It raises your vibration. As long as you have some faith that the universe has your back, you can pretty much give to what you want. If it doesn't work out, you just change direction real quick and go where you want to go. Somebody else is picking up on this energy. The DM side probably feels this as quite intimidating, which is probably why they want to know if you, hey, baby, you want your bills paid? It's probably why they want to try and impress you, right? Makes sense. All lines up. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. Good luck.